This morning, a police chase ends in a fiery crash. The driver is facing charges after he had to escape the flames. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley is at the Metro Jail working this story. Minutes ago, police released the driver's name.
Yeah, Steve, we got this affidavit within the last hour or so. The suspect, the driver in all of this, is 24-year-old Sebastian Morton. Police say they pulled him over earlier this morning down in Goodlettsville because he was supposedly driving erratically. But when they pulled him over, turned on the blue lights, he didn't stop. In fact, he sped up, leading police on a chase with speeds upwards of 100 miles an hour. That's when Morton allegedly turned off his headlights and then continued to drive. So police stopped chasing him, but then just a few minutes later responded to reports of a crash. Turns out, let's take a look at the video here. Turns out it was Morton's car. He lost control, flipped it over, and then the car caught fire. Police say they had to pry open the driver's door and pull Morton out of the vehicle. Thankfully and remarkably, he was not injured. He was checked out on the scene and then brought here to jail. But this story, there could have been a lot more injuries than there were in this story, Steve, because a woman told police she saw Morton driving down the road without his lights on, driving so fast she had to swerve to miss being hit by Morton. So he's facing several charges this morning, including felony evading arrest as well as driving on a revoked license, because this guy, if you can imagine, should not have even been driving, according to police. He had a revoked license for a couple of years, and this is actually his second offense, his second time being arrested for driving without a license. So he's in jail this morning on a $60,000 bond. But again, police had to really think quickly here to pull him out of the car as it was on fire, if you can imagine that. But again, thankfully, nobody was injured. We're live at the Metro Jail this morning. I'm Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5 HD.